Tonight, people around the country, including here in Birmingham, are taking a stand against anti-Semitism. This year alone, there have been nearly 100 threats against Jewish centers and schools across the country, most of them happening in the Northeast. Investigators believe 31-year-old journalist Juan Thompson here is responsible for at least 8 bomb threats made against Jewish institutions in New York. He allegedly made a number of threats using his ex-girlfriend's name. He's now charged with cyber stalking, but Thompson was considered just a copycat. Authorities are still looking for the people behind many of the threats, including the 3 made to the Levitt Jewish Community Center here in Birmingham. That's where CBS 42 News reporter Jamie Ostroff is with us live tonight. Jamie?
Well, Jim, since those bomb threats, you might already notice some changes here at the JCC. For starters, there's a Birmingham police officer on patrol at the front here at all times, and this right here is the mobile surveillance unit that the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office put right here in the parking lot. But as we learned at a big town hall here earlier tonight, there is still a lot of work to be done. An auditorium quickly filled with a diverse crowd, sobered by back-to-back bomb threats.
I'll try not to cry, but as a Jewish mother and whose children are Jewish, I never thought my kids were going to have to deal with this, especially at such a young age.
I trust the teachers and administrators, but when there's a threat, you just want to hug your child. I just wanted my child in my arms.
And for that crowd, the executive director of the Jewish Community Center began with an emotional message.
Thank you for being who you are and still coming here every day even though you were afraid.
Monday night was the community's chance to ask questions about the safety of their children and their peace of mind.
My main concern right now is with outdoor exposure.
Is there anything Congress can do? Do you have any viable suspects?
Birmingham Mayor William Bell took those questions along with Congressman Gary Palmer and members of local and federal law enforcement.
We wanted to assure the parents, the employees, the members of the Jewish community that we are working 24 hours a day to try to catch the culprit who's doing this.
While the people sitting behind this table are working with the JCC to make the building safer, they couldn't go into specifics about many of the things they're doing.
But if we talked about it publicly, it would defeat the purpose of having that protocol in place.
A lot of the parents I spoke with coming out of that town hall had nothing but love. There was actually a lot of love in this room for the people who are really at the helm here at the LJCC. And speaking of that love, there was quite a bit of it this afternoon for the staff that is tasked with carrying out this protocol every time one of these threatening phone calls come in. Take a look at this. This was very sweet. Hand-in-paw game. They brought therapy dogs out for the staff. Some of the preschoolers got to stop by for a little pet, a little tummy rub, maybe a sniff and a lick, and the staff really said having those dogs there meant a lot.
Well, you feel supported. It makes you feel like you're not alone, and it just makes it easier to get through all this.
Now, the people here do have a lot more work to do. As I mentioned earlier, they are going to be learning a much more diverse set of protocols here in the future. But of course, the consensus is that we hope they will never have to use them. Live in Birmingham this evening, Jamie Ostroff, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.